Hello everybody, welcome to another video of Trading with Jackie. I'm Jackie Panetta. Alright, so today's video is regarding an AUDUSD AIRIS alert. I caught 10 pips off of it. Normally, we're going for 5, but I kind of actually been extending my pip catching on these alerts, after having a talk with my guy Sam. Shout out to Sam and the Pipology Black Squad. We actually had a trading fam call, yesterday, and he mentioned, some things that I could do to tweak my strategy on the AIRIS alerts. And today I actually implemented one of them. So instead of me catching 5, I caught 10. So essentially he doubled my pips for me. So thank you for that, bruh. And anyway, we're gonna get to it. So this alert, it was an ascending wedge on AUDUSD, so that's the Aussie dollar, on the M15 chart. Came out today at 9 a.m. Eastern time. One thing about that 9 a.m. is, for me, I feel like it's like a pullback hour sometimes. So if there's already momentum going, 9 o'clock is going to cut that off for a bit. And then you just got to chill while the pullback happens. And then when 10 o'clock roll around, or as close to 10 it gets, momentum starts to build up again, and then it'll shoot right on off. But since there was a wedge alert that came in, I said, oh, okay. Not only is there momentum going, are we getting ready to have a reversal happen, or are we going to have a continuation of momentum? I gotta tell you, when I first saw this happen at 9 o'clock, and I'm like, alright, you giving me a wedge alert at 9 o'clock, pullback hour? I feel like you trying to stop momentum, rinse everybody that's in there, and let's go forward again. That was my initial thought. So really, it was whatever the trend was going with AUDUSD. I'm actually thinking this is a continuation of a trend. Okay, but to give y'all just another recap on these wedge alerts, what it is that a wedge is one of the most common pattern formations on the charts in trading. Okay, and it happens in don't matter what trading aspect you're in. It happens everywhere. Whether you're trading stocks, whether you're trading forex, whether you're trading crypto, don't matter. You got candlesticks, you got a chart, wedges happen. Okay? The key thing about wedge, though, is that it will tell you that a breakout is either happening or it's about to happen. Okay? And then the direction of the wedge, whether it's ascending or descending, matters not in my strategy. However, if it's an ascending wedge, okay, and it's coming off of a downtrend, it could signify a reversal. Okay, so it just depends. But in my particular strategy, I don't care what direction the wedge is going, just draw my lines and run. Alright. But anyway, the wedge is a very powerful breakout formation alert. And so wedges happen all the time. You could draw wedges through a chart no matter what. It happens all the time. But these AIRIS alerts are notifying you of these prime opportunity wedge breakouts. That's what this is for. Okay? So instead of you drawing wedges, you just get this alert, draw your line, and keep it moving. Wait for the breakout, take the trade. Okay? So that's how that goes. So let's go to the chart. Alright, so we on the chart. And this was live, by the way. Boom, you see it. Live account. Traded at a 0.5 lot size, so that was $5 per pip. Alright. This is this is the funded account that I got from Auto City Capital. Alright. So the alert came 9 a.m. That's what this horizontal line is. Alright. 9 a.m. horizontal line. So then actually here, I just want to make sure I did this right. Correct. Okay. Yeah, it's a 6-hour time difference. Alright, so this is 9 a.m. And then on my strategy is I draw horizontal lines on the candle prior to the candle of the alert on the 15-minute chart, by the way. Alright, so here's the top and here's the bottom. I catch the wick. Alright, and that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Now, when this started happening, after I draw my lines, my original strategy was to go in off of the M1 or the M5 chart for looking for entry. Okay, so I saw when this came up, it already started breaking out. Okay, it started breaking out like dang near immediately. So there was momentum there. Okay, so what I did was I went down to the 5-minute chart. Okay, on the 5-minute chart, I usually do this. You see a candle breakout, next candle needs to stay bullish, and it needs to stay broken out, and it cannot touch this line, and nor can it go back in. If it was all qualified, this is a confirmation of breakout to me off the 5-minute chart. So then your next candle would be your trade candle. Now this candle you would have got in at 92.17, and then this is like a pip difference, so maybe you would have got in at 92.18 as your price. Okay, and then if you're only trying to catch pips, then if you get in at 92.18, you need to get out at 92.23, right? 24. Okay, you'll see that price did get there, so you would have at least caught 5 pips, right, on this trade at that point. And you could see it not here because it doesn't get close enough, and then it has this little bit of a pullback drawdown, and then it comes back up and it kind of just fiddles around until it shoots up right here. Alright, it goes as high as 72.32. So if you got in at 72.18 here, right, 72.18, 10 pips, 72.28. How high did it go? 72.32. Caught 10 pips off this trade. Okay, off a 5-minute entry. Alright, same thing. Let's go down to the 1 minute. Now I actually went down to the 1 minute because this thing was just moving. Let me move this back because I'm way over there. Alright, here we go. This thing was moving on that. So here's the 1 minute, right? I looked down at it, and this is not a confirmation of breakout. Okay, I got a breakout here bullish, that's fine, but then this candle goes right back in. That's not a confirmation of breakout. Okay, here's another candle that's a breakout again, and then look at this one. This one comes back, it kind of touches it maybe, okay, because it could be just the way I drew my line. But as long as it didn't go back in, I'm a little okay with this one. So this could be a confirmation of breakout. This could be your trade candle right here. And you're only getting in, and you're getting in a little bit sooner. So it's at 72.14 or 72.15. So you're getting in almost 3 pips sooner. Okay? But if you didn't take this as your confirmation, which you should have, honestly, because this was a breakout right here and this was bullish, this should have been your trade candle. But if you were not confident and you went off of these two, then this would have been your trade candle. And then this one is where you're at like 72.16 as your entry. 72.15, 72.16. Again, you're still 2 to 3 pips sooner than if you're on the M5. Okay, so you would have still caught your 10 pips. You just would have caught it 2 to 3 pips sooner. Alright, and then you could have probably went for 15 pips if you wanted to, or if you were trailing or something like that. But I like a pip and dip strategy, so I'll just catch, I was originally doing 5 and now I'm catching 10. Okay, but that's my strategy on this AIRIS alert. Now the one thing I wanted to throw a shout out to Sam about was this. On the 15-minute chart, I know this thing is moving around so much. Let's do that same strategy again on a 15-minute chart now. So here is the 15-minute chart where the alert came out, right? And then you have these bearish candles. Okay, this is a breakout. All right, and then you have no confirmation of breakout until like right here, right? I still wouldn't take this as a confirmation of breakout because this candle came back in and went back inside the trend line. So this is a new breakout to me. This is a confirmation of breakout. This is a trade candle. And these are 15-minute candles, right? So now look at where we're at. Now I'm getting in at either 72.20 or I'm getting in at like 72.21. But either or, I'm getting in at that level. So I'm getting in at like 3 to 4 pips later than I would if I did it winning off of the 5-minute entry. But regardless, I'm only dealing with minimal drawdown still too. Okay, and then after this, there we go. Look at this. I already caught 10 pips in this candle right here. This is that same candle that made me catch my 10 pips from the earlier entries, just a lot sooner. But this one I would have caught 10 pips. Okay, and it still kept going, as you clearly see here. We still going. So if you wanted to trail, you would have trailed. But this is a longer entry. I'm in the trade. It takes longer for me to get in the trade on the 15-minute chart versus the 5-minute entry. Okay, and then it only worked out in my favor because it actually was on this momentum. Like I said, here's your wedge right here. This is it actually. Look at all this consolidation right here. That's a box consolidation. Breakout. Okay. Pull back. 9 o'clock hour. Pull back. What you gonna do? Breakout. Keep going. Continue to trend. You know what I mean? So you had multiple confirmations that this was gonna be a buy. Point blank period. And however long you want to hold this trade, that's up to you. But I prefer the Pip and Dip strategy, and I'm out. Take my money and run. Alright? You see I'm trading at a $5 lot size. So how much money did I make on this, y'all? Want to see? There you go. There you go. $5 lot size. AUDUSD. That's $53. And how long did that trade take? This trade took forever because I got in on the 5-minute. So I got in at 9:12. It didn't finish until 10:45. So it was like an hour and a half trade for $53. So I just made $53 in an hour and a half. Alright. That's a long trade. Now if I would have waited until these happened, then my trade would only been like 15 minutes. You know, I wouldn't have been in the trade that long if I would have came in off of this, and then I would have hit my 10 pips right up in here. Okay, so you know, depending on your entry time period, it depends on how long you're gonna be in your trade, and it determines your drawdown and so on and so forth. But all in all, case in point, the strategy works. Caught my pips and dipped. That's all we need to do. Okay, sorry this video took so long. Hopefully if you guys have any questions, you can holler at me. Brief follow-up about the $100 to the 6-figure income challenge. I kind of stopped that challenge because I got distracted with Nadex when I saw that my strategy was working on Nadex and I could essentially double my profit. I'm still working on Nadex, so that's why I kind of put the $100 challenge on the back burner, especially since I have this funded account that I'm using to make my money. So, and I'm splitting profits with them. So I'm not really focused on having, again, multiple accounts. I'm kind of focused on this one. But if it's working for you, let me know. But that 75 pips a week still applies. And so I am going to be doing another video where I've actually started focusing more on S&P 500, on NASDAQ, on Dow Jones, and trading those indices. All three of them move in the same way. I just prefer one over the other. Either way though, I'm catching 50 pips per trade on those things. Okay, so and I'm using an indicator that that's being beta tested right now, that's supposed to be coming out soon, you know, being released. So I'm gonna keep y'all posted on that. But you know, that should help make that 75 pips a week go a lot easier on that $100 to 6-figure income. So really, that's kind of what I'm really waiting to do, is to be able to utilize that and show y'all how that works and use that with that plan, so it makes it easier for all of us, and that way you guys can hit your 6 figures a lot sooner. Alright, okay everybody, that's it. That's the end of the video. Hope y'all have a great day. Happy Friday. Stay safe, stay healthy. I wish y'all the best. Happy trading. I'll talk to y'all next time.